So Miley Cyrus made headlines a few years ago for her wild behavior. And she's looking back with a little bit of regret. She says she'll never live down the video for Wrecking Ball. Swinging around naked and licking sledgehammers, which, you know, has been watched probably 1 billion times on YouTube. And she seems to be really shocked that this is part of her legacy. She said she doesn't want to see it when she's 100 years old. She doesn't want to see all of this stuff.
Well, she's sorry she did it.
Well, isn't that what consequences are?
That's a great song, though, Wrecking Ball.
Yeah.
Also, I still regret that Wrecking Ball video I did that. I can't look at it.
Neither can the guy that you did it to. Anyway, what?
No, I think you gotta own it. I think everyone has, I mean, this is part of the reason that she's successful. Some people, some of her fans look back on that and they love it. And I often find, one thing I struggle with celebrities is that there are some celebrities that I loved for a TV show that they did when they were younger, or I bonded with them over it, and then they move on and they do amazing things, and they don't necessarily want to talk about that. If I meet them, they might get offended if I bring that up. And I don't mean any disrespect. I mean, this is how I got to know you, and I still, I think it's amazing what you did after it, but I still bonded with that person that I saw in that show.
I want to celebrate.
Is that okay for me to ask?
How many times a day do you think they hear that, Jed?
Right, but is it okay? Is that, does that bother?
Yes.
It does?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, and let me explain why. Because that's what you're looking for. Now multiply yourself by 100. And so if people come up and say, oh my God, do Celie for me, do those lines from Color Purple, it's like, you're the 9,000th request. And I now tell people to do it to me. I say, do it for me, because I don't remember.
Wait, you told me that once in the hallway.
Yes, because it's 20, you know, for me, it's 30 years ago. You just saw it.
Right.
So for me, I don't remember. I mean, I've made, you know, 50, 60 movies since then, so I'm not going to know what you're talking about.
But do you ever do this to anyone?
No.
You don't do that?
What's that?
No.
This is
Until you do right by me?
Oh, is that a song?
This is what she goes through. But you know, what's interesting to me is that actors aren't allowed, or people aren't allowed the chance to evolve and change, and that's not cool. Like I've changed a lot on the show, my opinions on things, and then I get people like, you're such a hypocrite, you thought this. I changed my mind, you know, and I think we should be allowed to evolve. Look at Angelina Jolie. Remember, she had like the blood vial around with it, you know, and
a friendship necklace.
A lot of crazy
she made out with her brother.
But now she's a humanitarian. She's a social activist. She's a mother. She has evolved. Why can't we embrace that?
And she still loves her brother. That's the beauty of it.
We don't allow people to do that.
No, because people want what they want. They want you to be what you were, and
or what they need you to be.
or what they thought you were.
Right.
You know?
On a much lesser and more personal level, I once wore a beret in my senior pictures, and it hangs on the wall in my parents' house. That's one regret. Two, at one point in Costa Rica, I thought you could toy with any makeup color regardless of your own coloring, and I wore blue lipstick for a week, and we have pictures of that up on the wall. So,
So evolution does happen.
Everyone's got regrets, Miley.
That's right. And on that note, we're out of here. We'll be right back.